Everyone, I'm Michelangelo. Welcome to my conversations with Blue Magic. She's here with me. So it is, what date is it? It's still the same date, January 11th, like 2:30 a.m., 2022. And I'm reading the continuation of January 11th, 2021. And she's hungry. But I don't think it's a good idea for her to go out the house right now. Because there's an ethical mousetrap. And she's gonna stick. And I don't want her to stick. So for now, I'll keep reading episode 155. And so I asked, what is the best question that I should be asking you? What do you mean by best? Is the answer I got. So I answered, what question would lead to the answer that would benefit me most? Benefit you in which way? Benefit me in the way that you think would be best for me. And so he said, okay, ask me that. So I asked, what question would lead to the answer that you think would benefit me most? What a brilliant question. And so the answer I got was, ask me about love with a capital L. No. Yes. And so I wrote, what about love should I ask? And so he answered, ask me about the nature of love. And so I wrote, can you tell me about the nature of love? And the answer was, oh, that is such a good question. Glad you asked. Once you understand the nature of love, then the game really shifts. Most people on earth do not understand love. And yet, this is the most important thing to understand. You see, when you really understand love, you also understand everything. You also understand me, because love, me, and everything are really the same thing. I am love, and I am everything. Love is everything, and love is me, all with capitals. And if this does not already start to sound a bit tricky, we can add to the mix that you, so you with a capital Y, are also love with a capital L. So the same can be said about you. You are everything. You are me. I am you. You are me. I am love. You are love. I am everything. You are everything. Love is not an easy thing to understand. How could it be if it is really everything? And so the real dilemma is that you are not easy to understand either. Notice that each time I wrote you with a capital Y. This is the great distinction that always needs to be made. You with a capital Y refers to you as absolute. You as your essence. You as who you are behind the veil of illusion. You as completely awake and completely aware. You without the darkness that obstructs the light of who you really are. You without the resistance and obstruction that comes from the force of division consciousness. You who knows that you are everything and always. In fact, that might be one of the most simple of ways to describe love and thus your true self. Love is that which is everything and always, infinite and eternal. To that we can add everywhere. Love is that which is everywhere and always. once more. Love is that which is everything and always, infinite and eternal. To that we can add everywhere. Love is that which is everywhere and always. Some people will understand and resonate with these two words and others with the other two. The most important thing to understand is that love is neither of these words, because love is beyond words and beyond any description and beyond anything that could be understood by the mind. These are all limited tools. Love is without limits, and so are you. And yet, words can be useful tools to help you to move beyond your mind and into your heart so that you can experience more fully the love of who you are. You are infinite and eternal. Love is infinite and eternal. I am infinite and eternal. Love is everything, everywhere, always, and in all ways. You are everything, everywhere, always, and in all ways. Do you see now? Do you see now that there is no way the mind could ever understand the enormity of this? Because imagine the largest possible all-encompassing concept. You are that. Now imagine if you would increase that by 1,000. You are that. Now imagine if you would increase that by 1,000. You are that. Now imagine if you would increase that by 1,000 infinite times. Yes, that means that you keep increasing exponentially and you never stop increasing. Never. You are that. Now imagine that you are even larger than that. Well, you can't. There is no way for the limited mind to conceive this, and yet you are that. Do you realize what this really means? It means that you cannot ever understand yourself. It also means that you cannot ever really understand love. It also means that you cannot really understand me. The only three things that really matter and that you really not only want to understand, but need to understand, you cannot. What a dilemma, what a paradox. Yes, indeed, you are a paradox. This is the truth of who you are. Love is a paradox, and so am I. Good thing that you, love, and me are the same. This is the trinity of self. You, love, and me. You, love, me. Just remember that, and you will fully understand. We're not done with this day, with January 11th. There's more, but we'll continue in episode 156 in the next video. I am you, you are me. I love you.